obviously Sam did not do it, but this is something where there was a fracture of trust in a way. What can you share about how this changes the entire team dynamic going forward, given that
Mm.
she knows that they did suspect her, and now that they did make this decision to perhaps turn a blind eye to what they found out in terms of the confession at the end?
I think everybody makes a shift, right?
Mhm.
Everybody takes a little step away from what their normal moral position would be
Mhm.
or their personal emotional position would be, and is willing to kind of are willing to meet each other somewhere in the middle.
Mhm.
And but with the right aim in mind, which is
Mhm.
justice, but relinquishing their kind of the high ground a little bit,
Mhm.
and that's a positive thing.
At the
Mhm.
same time, at least I know in our relationship, there were reverberations, and I think probably all the way there's a
Yeah.
as Odie was saying, there's a trust that has to be rebuilt. I feel that in some sense it's sort of put Nolan in a corner. More, the fact that you made the choice that you made, and Sam and I both were advocating for him to make a
Mhm.
different choice.
Mhm.
I feel that as the season goes on, there are moments
Yeah.
that we have that even though they're not referred to specifically,
Yeah. Yeah.
where
Yeah.
a difficult, lack of trust or tension still exists
Yeah.
based on
Yeah.
on that.
And I love that we've shot some of the scenes in Maroon's apartment because I feel like there it's more personal, and where you could really rebuild the trust when you enter someone's personal space. It's you feel like they're your friend. They're not just someone you work with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
And
I tend to like knock on your door and just barge
yeah,
in.
just barge in. You're like, what are you doing here? Okay, I guess come in.
Guess we're friends.
Yeah.
There's definitely an intimacy there when you're
Yeah.
in the home
Yeah.
versus in the office.